So if you struggle with your hairline and you don't know how to go about it, watch this tutorial to the end and thank me later. So before you start doing the makeup, tell the hairstylist to clean up the gum that is surrounding the hairline. If they don't clean it up, when you apply your foundation, you won't like the outcome. So make sure they properly clean the hairline so that there won't be any form of gum surrounding the hairline. And secondly, allow them do their thing. I used to struggle with this some time ago until I discovered the best way to go about it. Because they always like to cover the hairline. They don't want you to touch the hairline with your foundation or powder. So allow them do their thing and start your makeup. Like I said, tell them to clean up the gum that is surrounding the hairline. So how do you go about this? How to go about this? Once you're done with your foundation powder and they try to take off this band on the hair, all you need to do is to use a slightly darker foundation, or you use your contour shade foundation that you use to contour the face and apply it gently on the affected area. Another thing is using your beauty sponge or a brush, because you want to be careful while applying it. So can you see how careful the hairstylist is holding the band, because she wants her hairline to be neat. She doesn't want to hear stories. That was why she held it for me. So like I said, make sure what you're applying is slightly darker, or use your contour shade to apply on that area. Always be gentle and careful, and you will see how the outcome is going to be. If you try this method, you're going to thank me later, because this is the best thing to do when you find yourself in this kind of situation. So can you see it's already blending together? If you're careful, you won't have issues. I know there's a thick line in between the hairline and her forehead. Trust me, this thick line is going to fade away with time. It's still like this because it's still fresh. They just took off the band, but with time it's going to go away. So this is actually the best way to go about this. So using a brush is another good way to apply this. Brush can also serve you as long as you're not putting too much product and as long as you're blending it well. It's either you use your brush or you use your beauty sponge. I would have preferred to use my brush, but because I couldn't find my brush, as at the time I needed to do this, I decided to use my beauty sponge. Can you see? It's already correcting. But trust me, this line you're seeing is going to fade away with time. So when you're done applying the foundation, next thing is to set it with your contour shade, your powder contour shade. You're not going to be setting it with your powder shade. You're going to be setting it with your contour powder shade. So while doing it, be very careful. And it's best to use a brush that is smaller than this one that I'm using, so that you won't touch the hairline. I couldn't, like I said, the brush that I was supposed to use, I couldn't find it at the time I wanted to do this process. So make sure your brush is not as wide as the one that I'm using, so you won't tamper with the hairline. Try this method and thank me later. This is the best way to go about it. And do not feel bad whenever your hairstylist says, don't touch my hairline, don't touch my hairline. Just try this method and thank me later. So if this video is helpful, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and if there's anything you don't understand, let me also know in the comment section. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. So if you have people who struggle with this, share this video. They would really love it. This is the best way to go about it without having any issues with your hairstylist. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Today, I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong